The connection sucks. Hello, hello. Here we are, always on time. 4 o'clock rock, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Stephanie Stevens, 201, dublub, 13_69. All right, so it's time to create the cocktail. Today, working with some Crown Peach here, guys. So I'm gonna put in 1 part of the Crown Peach. Okay, 2. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I'm putting in 2 parts. Let's say, can you give me a straw? You know, I do my straw. And then, I'll use that one then. And then I'm going to use, and I'm calling this drink just peachy, because I'm going to use some Simply Peach in there. Most people might think it's an overpowering of peach. It really isn't. It's so yummadocious. And if it's too peachy for you, then you can add in a little bit of sweet tea. And you can have like a cool little, you know, summertime sweet tea, hang out by the pool kind of thing. Here's my Just Peachy. Let's taste. God, it's good. It's very delicious. So, before we get into this 4 o'clock rock today, let's talk about the verses last night. I got my whole entire life for a good 12 to 15 people all by myself. I think it's such a great idea that they're doing these verses. And, you know, because the way we know concerts now, it's changing. And, you know, to get to see some of our favorite artists, you know, listening to our favorite music, you know, from back in the day to now, and hearing new music. I'm going to tell you guys, I was in rare form last night. I was commenting like a crazy person, which you guys know I very, very rarely do. And I love Brandy. I love Monica. There are so many people that need to do some verses. And I feel like Keisha Cole and Ashanti should do one. That's just me. I'm putting that out there in the universe. I had an amazing, amazing, amazing time. And as we know, now for the 4 o'clock rocks, we always highlight a Black-owned business. And today, it's none other than my sister, Towanda Braxton, who's going to be talking about her tea, Braxton Skincare Inc. And I'm not sure what time is it 4:05 or 4:03? Okay, good. So she'll be on in 2 more minutes. And I'm going to repeat this again, but next week we're going to have Amir Wyndham. He is a record executive. And so for people who really want to break out in the business, he's going to be there to give advice, answer your questions, and talk about what you can do now in this climate to procure either a record deal or what you can do to get your singles out there and be heard. Because, like I said, as the climate changes, as the pendulum changes, people want to know how to get themselves out there as artists. So someone helped me, someone helped my sister, someone helped the person who helped my sister, you know, or anyone else. So we're here to help and to make sure that people who want to engage in the entertainment industry, whether it's rapping or poetry or singing or whatever the case may be, he will be here next week at 4 to enlighten you guys on what you can and should do to advance in the industry. So, but today, again, we're talking to Towanda Braxton, the founder of T. Braxton Skincare Inc., and it should be for, that was Peanut. He is actually the MD for Monica, and so we could have had him join today, but we can have him. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. So let me see what Towanda is doing. Your Peanut's number? Okay. Okay. So, before Towanda even comes on, because we're waiting for her to come on, I have on no.
Hi, Trini. Hey, Trini Weenie.
Hey, I have on no skin. Like my skin is a different color right now, so none of my makeup matches.
It's okay.
Because I'm sun-kissed right now.
Well, the sun goes to find us. Now, that's for sure. The sun will find us and give us a tan.
I got mad because I hadn't slept all weekend. My husband kept me up.
Well, good luck. Good job, Trina. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, so.
Trini Weenie.
Hey, my gums.
I have to wear a hat today.
It's okay. Sometimes we all need some hat hair.
I have hat hair every day.
And my shirt, girls compete, women empower. Absolutely.
That's amazing.
My gums.
Trini Weenie. Hi, Trini Weenie.
Peanuts Tracks, what's up?
Hi. Can you turn your volume up a little bit?
Turn my volume up?
Just a little bit.
Well, turn your volume up.
I did. I turned it all the way up. I turned it all the way up. See? Yeah.
Okay. So, Towanda?
Yes, Trina.
What are you sipping on?
A margarita. I just made just a simple margarita.
So, hello, everyone. Right now, clank, 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 clank.
Like that. Salt on the rim.
My beautiful sister, Towanda Braxton, creator of T. Braxton Skincare Inc. Towanda. Hi, Lolita Snipes Productions. Hello, congratulations on your award, by the way. Yes.
Thank you, Trini Weenie.
Yeah, so let's talk about
We can talk about anything.
and how it got started.
Well, Miss Charlotte, who is the skin god, she does glow skin enhancements. Enhancement with the T, not with enhancement. And she does everybody's face, and everybody's face that she does is flawless. And she gave me a VIP treatment. And you know how sometimes, Trina, you may have skin envy. Look at a person's skin, like, oh my God, their skin look amazing. And you know, can you see me now? You're not frozen. You know how sometimes you have skin envy? I don't know if you do, or if you've ever had skin envy because you already have great skin, but you know, you look at a person's skin, it's like, my God, their skin looks amazing, right? And because you know, I don't drink a lot of water, okay? And remember, I used to sleep in my makeup. Remember that, Trina? Can you focus?
Somebody told me I need to fix my left eyelash.
Yeah, it's a little short bust. The eyelash is a little short bust, but it's okay.
There we go. Boom. Now we don't have to fix anything.
Trina. Really? Well, you're still pretty.
I
mean,
well,
anyway.
I know how to be. Screw all the bullshit.
I said, but you're pretty. That's what I said, but you're pretty. So anywho, Miss Charlotte for glow skin enhancement, she gave me a VIP treatment and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And you know, Trina, I used to like sleeping in my makeup.
Which is nasty.
Listen, but
that
I knew right. I had large pores. You didn't have large pores, Trina. I had large pores like an orange, right?
Hey, do it for the Ryan. The drinks are right here. Pull your drink up, Towanda, and do it for the Ryan.
Oh, it's Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
Cameron.
Hi, Ryan.
Camera. We be jamma. Do you remember that, Ryan?
Ryan Cameron. He
yes.
chilling in and
we're chilling in.
And we're chilling in.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Hey, Ryan. I'm gonna text you later because we need to talk anyway. So I used to see a lot of different people's skin, like she does Lisa Ray's, she does Stacey J, she does everybody's skin. And when I look at their skin, I'm like, oh my God, their skin is so flawless. They don't wear makeup. They just wear a lash and some gloss, really.
Well, I had it on, but I take it off. It's
okay, Trini. You're still pretty. And then, you know, I wanted to be able to do that every day because I hated getting my makeup done. And then, most importantly, I hated for my skin not to be right underneath my makeup. You know how sometimes when you want to go to the grocery store and you really don't feel like doing anything to yourself, and that's when everybody sees you and everybody want to take pictures and everybody want to post and you look busted and disgusting. I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. Whenever I go out, I just want to be able to just grab my lip gloss, you know, have my lash on, and then I'm good. So Miss Charlotte was like, Towanda, I can just go ahead and do a skincare line with you, and she did. And I'm just really grateful and thankful for, you know, Miss Charlotte and Glow Skin Enhancement because she's like the umbrella of the company. She has so many different people under her now. She has Diamond. Diamond has her own line. The Ty girls, Ty, she has her, the Taylor girls, her name is Ty Taylor. She has her own line. She's all about empowerment and helping people and building their resumes of owning businesses. And I'm really thankful for her.
Well, let me tell you something. It works amazingly.
Thank you.
But I have to say this though.
What?
I've been out in the sun quite a bit, and
You had you been using the soap?
Well, yeah, I was about to talk about the sunscreen.
Not the sunscreen. Have you been using the soap?
But see right here, that's menopause, and it's crazy because you're older than I am.
Yes, sir. 15 months.
I'm
Yes,
going through
15
the
months.
menopause.
It's okay. It's okay, Trina. Each one of us have our own journeys, and that's okay. We all have our own journey, and it's okay. But you have to it's called New Improved, but the Age is Timeless package that's available on tbraxtonskincare.com. Everybody's like, oh, that is just too much. Oh, that's just way too much. What you want it to be? $2. You pay for what you want, and you pay for what you want to. If it works, you want to pay for it. That's just it.
I'm going to say this, Towanda, and I talk about this with Black-owned businesses all the time. And, unfortunately, sometimes in our community, they say, oh, it costs too much, it costs too much, it costs too much. Mm-hmm. And people are willing to pay whatever the cost is for national brands.
Exactly, Trina.
And the thing is, you don't go to these national brands and say, oh, it's too much.
That's too much. You're absolutely right.
You don't contact the CEO of those companies and say, it's not too much.
Right.
Either you buy it or you don't.
Yeah, you do. You pay for what you get. That's what one of the fans said. You pay for what you get. And then the package lasts for a minute.
And you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. And it's quality stuff.
You want a quality product. And we, in our community, we have quality products.
We do.
That's why I'm taking time out every week to highlight our products. Mm-hmm, and, if we're willing to pay exuberant prices, like you can go and get a jar of specialty oil of Olay for just $45, and I'm like, and they don't complain about $45 for a jar. They don't complain about $200 for a jar of something that's supposed to have flecks of diamond in it, which is going to scratch your face up if it really has flecks of diamond in it.
Right.
I get it or you don't, but just don't disparage.
I am not disparaged. Let me tell you something. I am so not. Trina's volume is low. That's why I asked her to turn it up a little bit. I am not this. And maybe the bottom Trina is covering the volume.
No,
I am not. I am not. Let me tell you something, because what I know to be true is everybody. I can speak on behalf of the people in my family. Trina cannot speak on behalf of you. That you love my stuff. You love T. Braxton Skincare. It really, really works. As a matter of fact, just recently, Diesel, our nephew, Diesel, has used this soap. This is a night bar soap. And Diesel has used it because, of course, he had, a little bit of, acne, little bumps and stuff. And he used it and he had it on his chest and all of it is gone. His face is completely clear.
Stop.
Yes.
Why is everyone asking me if I'm all right?
What you mean?
I had about 3 people ask me if I'm all right. What's the issue?
There is no issue. People always have to say something negative, Trina. Don't feed into that. Don't feed into the negativity.
Because I'm going to ask. Because you're the one who taught me, Towanda Braxton. You said to call people out.
You do have to call them out. Call them out.
Call them out. And that's what
call them to the carpet.
So I'm calling people out.
Call them to the carpet. I wait.
Jeez, because you look, somebody said because you look rough, your baby daddy. So Towanda, tell me what you were saying.
What I was saying was, people come on there, Trina, just to be negative.
I'm so tired of people listening.
Just be negative. They do. Just be negative. And they missed the beginning of it when you said you've been out on your boat, something that, you know what I'm saying? You've been out on your boat with your husband. You've been spending time with your husband. You've been out in the sun with your husband, and that's okay. You're supposed to be doing all those things because you're a newlywed. I'm saying I'll be doing the same thing if I was a newlywed.
When are you going to be a newlywed, Towanda?
I don't know, Trina, because I can't engage myself.
Where's Sean?
He's downstairs. He's in the man cave.
Okay.
Black Mama Vodka, okay.
And I can barely read the comments because I can't have C. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's that. I'm really excited. Go to tbraxtonskincare.com, guys, so you can start your skin journey. I'm very hands-on. Trina, we are all hands-on when it comes to our businesses.
That's right.
From mommy Tony, Tracy, me, Trina, and Tamar, we're very hands-on when it comes to our businesses, and we're not going to stamp our name on something just be freaking cuz. We're not going to do that.
If you could just type in the link
Okay.
to purchase your products, we can go ahead and for people
Braxton,
for those who want to purchase. And if you don't like
here,
then don't buy it.
Then go ahead with your face being messed up. Then you can have messed up face and have skin envy.
If someone said, "Does your skincare include bleaching?" May I answer it? Because I use it.
Go ahead, Trina.
It's not skin bleaching; it's skin toning, and there's a huge difference. So
huge.
Yes.
Huge difference. And also what it does is it gently exfoliates your skin. Earlier, Trina was talking about an exfoliant. She was talking about how people say there's diamonds in it. You don't want that type of abrasions in your when you try to exfoliate. You don't want that. With this salt, with this sugar, with this little sand or diamonds, you don't want that because it's too abrasive to your skin. So this right here, this Night Bar soap, it gently exfoliates your skin. You don't even know that it's exfoliating, and it takes away all the dead layers of skin that you've had for years and years and years. That's what happens. And then it goes back to when you were adolescent. You know how pure and beautiful your skin used to be when you were growing up? It goes back to that, to the baby stage of that. And then it goes back to your natural skin tone. It clears your face up completely. It takes away dark circles. It takes away crow's feet. It takes away wrinkles. It takes away all of those things because it's anti-aging. You know, I mean, we are in our 40s, honestly. So, you know, you really need to start working on your skin at a very early stage. And honestly, I didn't do it. I didn't take care of my skin. I didn't. But I was blessed also to have pretty good skin because mommy and daddy, their genes and their DNA made amazing individuals. However, I was one of the ones in the family who had large pores. You know what I mean? I had large pores.
Mm-hmm.
Trina didn't have all that, but I had large pores. My dad had large pores, and daddy actually uses T. Braxton skincare, and he doesn't have any more dark circles.
Yes, Trina. And that's the name of one of your products, No More Dark Circles.
No more dark circles.
And daddy,
yes,
and because daddy had dark circles ever since we were kids, and so now daddy's using that product.
No more.
And has no more dark circles.
No more dark circles. So pretty in a few weeks, everything's going to be a la carte. But right now, I have one package. And when everything happens a la carte, it's going to be so many wonderful surprises. Trina's going to be included in some of the surprises with everything being a la carte. So I'm just really excited about this journey because it's something new for me. You know, for so long I was like, maybe, I should do this. I should do that. But this right here, this is something that everyone can do for themselves. You know, you may go to an esthetician, you may go to a dermatologist to try to work on your face or your skin, but this is something that you can do on your own at night. Well, in the morning and at night is something that you can take care of. Because first of all, your skin is the largest organ of your body, right? And that's the first thing that everyone sees is your skin. So why not make it beautiful?
Well, we have some questions, Towanda.
Yes.
So, is your product safe for some of us with sensitive skin?
Absolutely. It's definitely amazing for sensitive skin because it's all natural. All of my ingredients are all natural. All natural. Oh, the fragrance, this person said, does it have a fragrance? The soap smells amazing.
Yes, it does.
Trina uses it all over her body sometimes.
Well, I don't use it on the cooter pooter though.
Right. Yeah. Tony uses it all over her. Tony loves the smell of it. She said, it smells amazing. I need some more soap.
It evens my body, but right now, if I can just be honest about it all, because I'm gonna be honest with the people, I don't use it right now, only because I'm constantly in the sun. Mm-hmm. I'm constantly on the boat or something like that, and my personal skin, I get skin blotches.
Yeah.
So I have to wait until after I'm finished having my sun fun, so I can go ahead and even out my skin tone all over.
But this person said, what's a cooter patooter? A coochie.
My cooter patooter?
It's a coochie.
Yeah.
It's a pocketbook. But listen, you also need to put on sunscreen, Trina. I have some sunscreen for you.
I do, but
you have to put it on You don't have T. I have to give you some more T. Braxton's.
I do, but you do know that the sun always finds me.
It does find you in the shadow.
Let's be honest, my skin is very sun-kissed right now.
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah. It's amazing. So, and let me tell you something, Trina. On my birthday, I also have a gel polish line that's going to be released on my birthday too.
Say it one more time. I didn't hear.
A gel polish line is going to be released on my birthday, and it's also a gel polish remover.
Nice.
And what it does is all you do is paint it on your nails, let it sit for 10 minutes, and just wipe it off. It comes straight off. You don't have to use the aluminum foil. You don't have to use the acetone. You don't have to do any of that. So I'm excited about that.
Someone is asking, how old do you have to be to use the products?
Today years old.
What?
Today years old.
Today years what?
Today years old, like today. Today years old. However old you are right now, you can use it.
I mean, but you're not suggesting it for like little babies and stuff.
Trina, ain't no babies on your Instagram.
I understand, okay? Towanda, but some people you gotta explain.
I would recommend like 24 and up. I would recommend for 24 and up. I really do. 24 and up.
Okay, so do you have on any makeup right now?
I have no makeup on.
Okay, because people were asking if you had on makeup right now.
Y'all just made my face red from rubbing my face.
And so
no, I have on lashes.
Work for all skin types.
All skin and all skin types. I have on lashes and a brow. I don't even have on gloss.
Someone said that they're 17. Can they use it?
They can use it, but I really recommend for you guys to go to Underneath Skin, because with Underneath Skin, it really goes underneath your skin, especially at that trial age at that point, because your skin don't know what it wants to do. And Underneath Skin is underneath Glow Skin Enhancement's umbrella. So that's what I would do if I were you guys.
Does it have alcohol?
No alcohol. Everything is all natural. Everything is all natural.
Okay. Someone would like to know, do you have the ingredients list? Does it come with the product? How does that work?
If you go to tbraxtonskincare.com, it lists all the ingredients on the website.
Okay. Actually, you know, somebody, we're not going to kick anyone out. You know, your ignorance will be ignored. You say what you need to say, or don't say what you don't need to say. But I will say this. This is a positive page.
Very positive.
Or you can leave. I don't care if you have two people that stays on, because we'll help those two people.
Absolutely.
But this is a positive page only. And I'm going to tell y'all ignorant people something. And I'm not speaking to anyone directly except for who I'm speaking to directly.
Right.
The situation is this. We'll talk about Black Lives Matter. We'll talk about Black people coming together. And then you get on pages like mine, and then you want to disparage other Black people. You want to talk about what their license or not license. It costs too much. It doesn't cost too much. Well, get off.
Just don't buy it. It's not for you then. Just go to Walmart or go to CVS or go to Walgreens on the sale item and get those things. And those things are going to break your face out. First of all, those are not natural items. You'll go and get, like Trina said, you'll go and support all these other individuals, but let's just start supporting each other. That's what this is about. This is what Trina's platform is about. It's about positivity, and it's about supporting Black companies and businesses and making you guys aware of things. Because honestly, when it was, what day was that? In August, when everybody was supposed to shop and do black businesses and support Black businesses and all that stuff. Let me tell you what Brooke said, Trina. Let me tell you what Brooke said. Your niece. Let me tell you what she said. She said, Mom, can you fix me some fried chicken? I said, Brooke, I don't have any chicken right now. I would have to go to the grocery store. And I said, but Brooke, I can't go to the grocery store because there are no grocery stores out here that are Black owned. That's sad. I can't go to no grocery stores out in this area because none of them are owned by Black people. And that was a wake-up call for me. Then she said, oh, I know, Mom. Let's go to Popeyes. That's Black owned. I said, no, it's not. That's not Black owned.
I'm sorry, Towanda, but first of all, Kelsey, not to get off subject, but tell me where you can find a $300 Gucci bag.
She said what?
They said, but people will buy a $300 Gucci bag. No, Kelsey, people will buy a $1,300 Gucci bag.
Come on. Come on, just to show off. Right. Right, Trina.
You're not gonna go in Gucci and negotiate the price.
Mm-mm.
Either you provide or you don't.
Mm-mm.
That's just what it is. We are here to empower. That's what we are here to do. And if you're not here for it, you can go about your business. You can go about your merry little way.
Right. Right.
You know what, little baby? How old are you? Did you sign a disclaimer from your parents to be on this page?
What happened, Trina? I can't see all those things that you're
Someone
seeing.
just asked me, why am I being so defensive? I'm defensive of all.
Why wouldn't you be defensive when it comes to black people? You need to be defensive when it comes to black people. First and foremost, you need to be defensive. I was just watching something, Trina, on Instagram, and it really melted my heart. And it was a black man who knew nothing about this black woman who was being discouraged and attacked by a white person, by a white man. And he was like, let me tell you something. You are absolutely not going to come here and talk about my black queen like this. No, I don't know her, but what you're not going to do, you're not going to tear her down. And that's what we need more of. You can't be tearing each other down anymore, guys. Stop it. Because let me tell you something. We have to look at each other as a family. Outside of me and Trina being blood relatives, we still family. And what I'm saying is we have to look at it on the outside, and those outside individuals are attacking someone in your family. You need to be defensive.
Towanda, I'm going to say this to a couple of people who are there talking about black people have prices that are hiked. I'm going to say this, and I'm only going to say it once. Whether you're a proud black person or not. The reality of it is this. People talk about the prices of black-owned businesses. I'm not talking about mine. I'm not talking about yours. I'm talking about those who are trying to make it.
Right.
I'm talking about the people who have a vision and they're trying to make it work. I'm talking about the person or persons who spent their last dime to create a business that they believe in. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the people who have to deal with the price gouging when you have a small business.
Come on.
That they have to, quote unquote, as some of these people are saying, hike up their prices. No, it's not that they're hiking up their prices. Because they have to do things based on what it costs them. Yeah. And that's what some people don't understand. So a lot of people don't have businesses. We'll talk about the price gouging because national brands, they are distributing to a lot of different places. When you're a fresh business, white, black, Chinese, pink, or purple polka dots, when you have a small business, it seems like it does cost a little bit more because they are not a national brand. It does not ship out to things regionally and nationally. So it costs a little bit more, especially when they're using one small website or something that they can only get out and can't fulfill but so often. So sometimes it does cost them a little bit more. Right. They can only charge you guys where they can make at least a slight profit, but still get their business out there until they can become national, until they can become regional. Mm-hmm. So what I say is, even if you don't purchase from the company, at least support them. At least know that they're out there. And that's what we're trying to do right here. We are just trying to make people aware of the black businesses that are happening right now, especially during this COVID, especially during a time where people can't really go out and shop, especially during a time where, still a lot of these national brands where they are getting a kickback and they are still getting money from the consumer, where a lot of these small businesses, they don't have the volume, they don't have everything else that they need. So what we want to do here is just make people aware. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to like it. We just want to show people that we are supporting them, whether we buy it or not. We still need to support them. Support can look like so many different things, not necessarily a purchase. That's all I'm saying. Period. So Towanda, do you use aloe vera in your product?
I do not use aloe vera, but I do use this. This is my favorite soap, guys. This has turmeric in it. And like I said, everything is all natural products. I did add something into the package. It's called Ageless Charcoal Day Wash. So this is what you're going to use in the morning now. And what it takes, I mean, when I tell you it goes straight into your pores and everything else underneath everything and cleans everything out. I'm just so excited about T. Braxton Skincare. And everyone who uses it, they're saying that they absolutely love it. And again, everything's going to be a la carte very, very, very soon.
Good.
Yes, it's going to be very, very soon. I appreciate you, Trina, for using your platform for this. And thank you for having me on here. And I'm just really excited about everybody having an amazing skin and starting their new journey.
Well, my favorite thing is the soap. And while I like all of your products, the soap is my favorite. And I cannot wait for it to get
a la carte. Right.
That's my favorite thing. And someone said, can your boys use? I'm gonna tell you guys, and Eric, please don't be upset with me. My son Eric, he has a dermatological situation going on with his with his nose, and he has since he was a teenager. But he just has a problem. He's tried product after product after product after product, and Towanda sent him some of her soap, and it's starting to clear up. And it's his situation was in such a way that it's a process for him. It's gradual for him, but you can see a difference.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay, nephew! Yay! So, and we do ship all over the world. We do ship all over the world. Yes. The package lasts about at least 3 months. Trina, how long? You had the smaller package, right? And how long did the smaller package last?
The smaller package lasted me about a month and a half.
Yeah, so this lasts a little over 3 months.
You don't need to use too much. A little
goes a long way.
So did it lighten my son's skin? Well, my son.
Trina, stop responding to that individual. I know who that. Trina, listen. I know who that individual is. Stop responding to that person. That's Debbie something. Debbie Downer. Stop responding to them.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Okay. But anyway, make a long story short. It's a layeral problem for him. So it's layer after layer after layer after layer.
Yes.
So it's getting there. It's definitely getting there.
That's so good. That is so good. I'm so proud of Eric, because Eric's is the type of nephew, if I can say, because that's my nephew. I can talk about my nephew, not your son. I'm not talking about your son. I'm talking about my nephew. My nephew is the type of person who he doesn't like routine stuff like that. It's like it takes a lot for him to say, okay, let me do this every day. Let me do this every day. But I think now, since he's seeing the results, he's getting excited about it. So congratulations, Eric.
So someone is asking for you to talk about all the products that you have. So if you could, hold up each product.
Okay, yes. Okay, this is what happens. So in the morning, this is what you wash your face with. It's called Ageless Charcoal Day Wash. So it's black. It's almost like black soap. It's all natural and it's liquid.
Okay. This
is liquid soap, and you do your face with this, and then you put on your day cream. It's nice. You put on your day cream, right? I'm gonna open it for you so you can see. And it's very, very light. It's so light, guys. You put that on, and then after that, you put on your sunscreen. You have to wear sunscreen. Listen, a lot of people never thought that because we have pigmentation in our skin, that we don't need sunscreen, but we definitely need sunscreen. You have to protect your skin, just like the regular individual that's walking this earth. You have to protect your skin, guys, because you just do. Okay, and then let me just tell you guys some information that I just found out. Like a lot of black people, unfortunately, they believe I don't need sunscreen because I have pigmentation. I have black skin. We don't get skin cancer, and that's a misnomer. We do get skin cancer, but most importantly, you have to protect yourself with SPF 30 at least. So with the sun rays and all that. So then at night, you wash your face with my favorite soap. You wash your face with the favorite soap, guys, and this takes away everything. This is my favorite item. I love this soap. This soap is magic. It's amazing. It exfoliates gently with your skin. It takes away some marks on your faces. It takes away all of this, everything. It evens out your entire skin, okay? And when you wash with this, you make sure you do your face, your whole face, your neck, the front of your neck, the back of your neck, and your ears, because all of that is a part of your face. This, okay? Then you put this on. This is called the night serum. Now, this is magic. Now, the whole package, when you get the whole package is magic from beginning to end. And I promise you, you're going to see results in at least 3 days. I promise you that. So you put the night serum on, and then you put on the night cream. And the night cream looks like this. This is what the night cream looks like. It's a different color than the morning cream and the day cream. And it's, Trina, this is the magic night, the magic cream that you had in your bathroom that day. Trina?
Huh?
This is the magic cream that you had in your bathroom that day. Remember that day when I was at your house? Right, that's what this is. So with all of that, your age is going to be timeless, and you're not going to have any more dark circles. You're not going to have any more crow's feet, laugh lines, nothing.
Well, is it going to eventually be in the stores?
I don't know. Let's cross our fingers and praise God and thank you, Jesus, for that.
Cool.
But right now, I just have one package right now. And again, everything's going to be a la carte very, 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 very soon. Yeah, I'm just really excited about this. Like I said, I can walk outside without any makeup on now. And Trina, do you remember when we were when we did a Zoom? Huh?
Someone told me to stop reading the comments. I can't help it. I can't really see. Okay, go ahead.
Where's your glasses, Trina? Where's your glasses?
I can't find them. I got to more.
You know how we had a family Zoom? It was me, you, and Tone. When we got off the phone, she said, your skin looks so good. I said, thank you. She was like, no, yes, Trina.
I have to say this, and I'm not screw it. People asking about kids. Hey, Reese. People asking about kids using skincare products. I think, somebody said 4 years old, blah, blah, blah. I don't think little kids should be using skincare products. I think they should just drink water. Little kids, because they'll have enough problems when they get to become teenagers. I mean, I don't think they should worry about that stuff right now while they're 4.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. A lot of little kids don't wash their faces properly. That's what it is.
That's up to the parents right there, though.
No, it is up to the parents, but sometimes you want to teach your child to be independent, and you want to give them a little leverage so you won't have your labia in their mouth for so long. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, I think that when they're younger, just teach them how to wash their face. So it'll become a routine for them. Even when they get older, they want to make sure that their skin is even and they have beautiful skin, because kids like 4 to 12, they really don't wash their faces properly. They just don't.
Well, yeah, a little bit of Dove and water should do them at that age,
Yeah, like soap and water.
Yeah, at 4, they don't know. It's up to the parents to make sure their faces are washed and stuff every day.
Yeah, so no 4-year-old needs skincare, not skincare, no, but they need to learn how to wash their face properly. And sometimes with children, if they watch the parents do things, and they will follow suit. That's what that is. Just teach them how to wash their face. Trina is really reading all these comments. I just cannot believe it.
I can't see, Towanda. I'm trying. And
exactly. This person said yes, and make sure they use a different face towel than they use a towel to wash their body. Towanda, it's time for your nap. Trina, but yeah, you have to use 2 different washcloths, okay? Yeah, you have to teach them to wash their face and then get in the shower, or get into the tub or whatever. Because sometimes little kids got to soak their little thing. My mom used to say you got to soak that thing.
Yes, that's what you can't use on your face. What comes out in waste. Can't do it.
What you say? What comes out in waste you can't use on your face?
You can't use on your face what comes out in waste. That's how you get
This person said that they're esthetician. I have a very close friend that's an esthetician, and she's actually putting Braxton skincare inside of her stores, because she's like, listen, Towanda, I absolutely love your line. I love your line, and everybody, she uses it on her customers, and every customer's like, I want this soap, I want this, everybody likes something different. But she's putting it inside of her stores because she's like, it's like crack.
Oh, okay.
Trina, that's a figure of speech. Trina, come join me. Come join me. That's a figure of speech, Trina.
I think I missed it.
It's okay. I gotta get this name right here because I gotta know. I'm about to write this down. Hold on. because I know who this is.
Okay, so again, we're talking to Towanda Braxton from T Braxton Skincare Inc. And next week we're going to have Amir Wyndham. He is a record executive for those who are trying to get into the industry but don't know how, especially with COVID. You know, things are changing. So he'll be here next week for the 4 o'clock rock. Again, we are here to empower. And if you don't want to be on here, then just don't be on here. And if you want to be on here, try to be positive. If you can't, maybe our positivity will rub off on you and change your day and change your mind and change your thinking. Support does not always come in support is not always purchasing. Sometimes support is making aware. That's what we're trying to do, make people aware of Black-owned businesses. And I just want to say, you know, for all the positive people that are here, for those who are trying to get something out of the positivity, so people who have something that they want to sell, some people who have something that they're having a really hard time trying to get out there. I don't take any money from this. I am not endorsing any of these products. I am not an ambassador for any of these products. I am just trying to make people aware of what's happening in our community so we can support Black-owned businesses, and especially those who are doing things decently and in order. We're just trying to bring awareness while we're at home, while we're shopping from home. Sometimes we can't get out there to the malls. And I just want to just let everyone know that we're here to empower each other and to empower ourselves and to, you know, just help each other, because people always say that Black people don't support each other. People say that Black people they can't come together, but yes, we can. And I'm here to show them that. And if we reach 1, if we reach 10, if we reach 12, that's all that matters. And guys, you can send me, you can send me your products so that I can actually have a show for it for when people want to see what it is and what it's like. That's all we want to do. That's all we want to do. So we want to spread love. Dot, dot, dot. Take 6. Sorry.
Thank you for that, Trina. A disclaimer.
Wanda, is there anything in particular you want us to know about your products?
I just want everybody to know that you have to start the journey, you know, and it's not always easy all the time, because I've never been that person who really liked to, you know, do something in the morning, do something at night for my skin. Because again, I used to be that individual who liked to sleep in their makeup. I used to
want to stop sleeping in your makeup. It's dirty. That's nasty.
I don't sleep in my makeup anymore. But what I'm saying is, I'm seeing those people right there. They know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially, listen, I've had individuals who said when they spend X amount of dollars on their makeup and their makeup look good, they be sleeping in their makeup. But I listen. It became an art for me, huh? What you say?
No, I'm sorry. Someone was asking about is it a platform for just women or for men as well? This is for all brown people. All brown people. And I'm not saying that, you know, there aren't struggling people that don't have pigmentation. I am here to support brown people. There's just a period behind that.
It is. But what I'm saying is, I used to be that individual, okay? And I hated to sit in that chair to get my makeup done, especially when we were doing Braxton Family Values or doing interviews. I hated it. So I made an art of it. I would get up in the middle of the night and pat my face, because oil makes your skin, your makeup slide, right? And I had very oily skin before, but I have amazing skin now. So I used to get up and pat it. And then in the morning.
Wait, Towanda, I have to interrupt you, because Tammy, Miss Chocanilla, is asking if she is brown. Now, Tammy.
Your friend Tammy, Trina?
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't care how light skinned she is.
Hey, Tammy.
All black.
All black. You're wrong for that, Tammy. You're wrong.
All black. Ooh, let me take this picture of this too. I
love you, Tammy. I will say this about all skincare. Whether you choose T Braxton Skincare, whether you choose Oil of Olay, whether you choose, you know, that caviar stuff at Neiman Marcus, one of the best things you can do for your skin, period, whether you want to spend the money or not, people, is to drink water.
I don't like water. Water tastes like aspirin.
Like water. Hydration is just great for everybody's skin, period.
It is good for everybody's skincare, but I want to tell you that let me tell you something about T. Braxton skincare. It hydrates your skin automatically. And that's so I'm only speaking from experience because I don't like drinking water, y'all. And I'm not discouraging anybody from drinking water. I'm not discouraging anybody because you're supposed to drink water. Trust me. I already know you're supposed to drink water. However, for a person like me who doesn't like to, I love T. Braxton skincare because it definitely hydrates my skin even when I don't drink water. So I just wanted to put that out there.
But water is so good.
That's why I just said that. Water is good for you. I'm not knocking water. You're supposed to drink water. You are supposed to drink water, but I'm one of those individuals who don't like water. It tastes like aspirin. I just don't like water. Huh?
I like aspirin. It doesn't taste like aspirin. I like aspirin.
Trina?
Okay, so, I'm sorry. Lynn Johnson Entertainment is asking, how can an Atlanta-based Black-owned company be featured on your live? All you have to do is DM me. Send me the product.
That's it.
Tay will get in contact with you. He's the best thing in the whole entire world since sliced bread. And, we'll feature you. We'll set it up and we'll feature you. That's
I love Tay. Hey, Tay.
Hey, wow.
All we want to do is just help each other. That's all I want to do is to help people to win.
And listen, I want to tell those individuals who have people that are in their lives that are naysayers or trying to hold you back or trying to discourage you or trying to scandalize your name in any way, shape, or form or trying to drag you. Keep going. Keep going. Because any moment could be your moment. Huh?
No, I'm not drinking water. This is Crown Peach with some Simply Peach, and I call it just peachy. But if you don't want to,
did you fix that in the beginning of the live?
Yeah, I talked about that. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah,
I didn't see that part. I was telling everybody to come to your live. What's in it?
This is a Crown Peach and Simply Peach. But if you don't want to drink that, you can drink some Bar Chicks bourbon.
Bar Chicks bourbon.
Or
or the Bar Chicks hot sauce that I absolutely love.
You mean that?
I love that hot. We're going to partner up with Trina very, very soon with her hot sauce. We're going to make a special announcement soon. Right, Trini?
We are. These are the candles. Actually, you can buy a glass now. We didn't even tell them that, did we?
You talking about the Bar Chicks hot? I mean, the shot glasses? Trina, stay focused.
We ain't launched them yet?
We went for the other hot sauces.
Oh, waiting for the other hot sauces. Okay, because we got the extra hot sauce, and we have a brand new one that's going to be on your shelves very soon.
I love the hot sauce, y'all. Listen, Sean and I be going to Trina's house, and we getting the hot sauce, y'all. I mean, we do go online and purchase it, though.
Not anymore.
But listen, we do go online and purchase. Let's just be honest. But I do go online. I purchase the hot sauce because sometimes I get tired of Trina saying, I don't have any more to do. I don't have any more to do. So I was like, let me just order some.
It's amazing. You'll be Towanda, hush now, because you'll be able to get the shot glasses too, the black ones and the white ones. The black ones are only $1 more housed either. And then the thing is, when you join, can we talk about that yet or no? Should we talk about the VIP or no?
We can.
I'm just gonna touch on it. So when you join the VIP, that's coming out very, very soon, you get a free shot glass, which you have to pay shipping and handling. But you'll get 10% off of all the products that we sell. And then there are going to be special events where you get 15 to 20% off of everything that we sell, except for alcohol, because I can't do that legally. But it's going to be so amazing. But if you just go to TrinaBraxton.com, you'll be able to see everything. That's easy enough. TrinaBraxton.com.
Well, Trina, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question, Trina.
Oh, Lord.
Don't say, oh, Lord, because this is a good question.
Okay.
Okay, so what if someone was sponsoring a party, right? Mm-hmm. And they wanted Bar Chicks, especially that hot sauce, to sponsor the event? How would they go about it? Would they DM you to ask you how to move forward with it, or how does that work? Because let me tell you something. I went to a restaurant called Nuba. I was there with Miss Charlotte for her surprise birthday party. And the owner is, remember I told you, she's so nice. Her name's Ebony. She was so nice. And she was asking about your hot sauce. So my question would be, like, say for instance, if I have an event until Bar Chicks opens, if I had an event at New
All right,
at
all
Nouveau,
right, Bar Chicks and Catfish, yes.
that's right. If I went to Nouveau and wanted Bar Chicks to sponsor with the hot sauce, how would I go about that?
Okay, we are about to, especially since Miss Charlotte, that's one of your business partners, ordered over 200 bottles of.
Yes, she
of
did.
hot sauce.
She's amazing.
Exactly, Black Mama. Yes, Vanessa. One of the things we're about to do is we're about to offer wholesale.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
people do start to order it in bulk, including restaurants. So
Yes.
they're about to start doing wholesale so that people can order it for their restaurants. We're thinking about private labeling. We don't know yet, but right now we are working on wholesale because it is our recipe, and especially the new one. We're really excited about it. I know Mr. Tay won't let me talk about it right now, but in the next coming weeks we will.
I'm excitable, Trina. I'm excitable.
Going to be shelved really soon. But someone asked how hot is it? Now the original, it's not that hot. It's very flavorful. It's got a little
It's
bite
so
to it.
flavorful, y'all. It's so delicious. It's so delicious. You can put it on anything, like anything.
But we have an extra hot coming out. When's the extra hot coming out, Mr. Tay? Because we have them, but we're not fulfilling those out yet, right?
The honey pepper should be ready in like 3 weeks.
Are we ready? We ready to talk about the honey pepper?
No, but
You sure did say it out loud. Thank you, Kay.
I just said it out loud.
You did. Thank you.
Can we release
I'm
together?
excited. I'm excited.
The extra hot, and then another flavor that we have is going to be out in the next 3 weeks. So we've been working really closely and diligently with the USDA. We do things decently in order. So that would be, we're excited about it because we own it and it's ours. It's not private labeled like a lot of people.
And you should be. You should be excited. But I want everybody to
essence. But for restaurants, for wholesale for restaurants, one thing that we are going to do is we are going to have the refillable jugs for restaurants. Things that we
Okay.
do as you know, restaurateurs.
okay.
So we'll get into that, later. Yes, it is delicious, Black Mama Vodka. But when we do get those wholesale sales, you can get them by the jug to refill your bottles.
That's what I'm gonna need for the house.
No, you cannot have that, Towanda. You are not a restaurant.
You are.
Yes, but you are not.
I can make a restaurant.
So anyway,
But what I'm saying is, I'm saying that to say, listen, you guys, you see how excited I am about the hot sauce. I'm not playing. The hot sauce is so delicious. It's so flavorful. It's so yummy. I'm telling you, Trina, even when I went to that restaurant, she asked about your hot sauce because everybody has been raving, and I'm telling you, it is so good.
I hate to interrupt you, Towanda, but if you go to the Bar Chicks hot sauce page, you will see all the different recipes that we have. We're thinking about doing a little hot sauce kind of booklet, for everyone. Something that's downloadable, something that's really inexpensive, something that's only like $3 to $5 to download for hot sauce recipes. And even if you don't use Bar Chicks, but shame on you if you don't, you can use your favorite hot sauce, to make these recipes, even though it tastes better with Bar Chicks, so you should buy that.
It does. It's flavorful.
But the great thing about it is, it's just delicious.
It is delicious. It's very flavorful. Can you bring some this weekend, please?
Someone said, "Is it? What did they say? Is it vegan and gluten free?"
No,
It is
vegan.
It is vegan and it is gluten free.
And it's delicious.
And we should. Do we have it on the labels? We should put it on the labels. Do we have gluten free on the label?
But it's delicious, y'all.
We are gonna put that V and we need to talk to the distributor about that. We're gonna put the V and the GF on this because it's important for you guys to know. Yes, it is gluten free and yes, it is vegan. And TB, you go on TrinaBraxton.com and you can have anything you want to that we distribute, fulfill, and sell. And it's 5 o'clock now, guys, and you guys know I try to stay on just an hour.
Jess, you can put it on a salad. You can put it on anything.
But
I did.
I did. About potato chips. You can put it on potato chips.
You can put it on anything. Listen, Trina, Sean put it on his king crab legs.
I bet he did because I had it on my greens the other day. But anyway, it's 5 o'clock. Thank you for joining. It's 5 o'clock.
No,
Trina. It's 4:55. So thank you so much for joining us. Towanda Braxton with Braxton Skincare Inc.
.com.
Well, I have to have 5 minutes, Bree, to talk about whatever we're trying to do. And yet, Angie Cologne, it is delicious with empanadas. It's amazing, actually. Hello from South Africa.
It's delicious, though. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Make sure you watch King Ladybug on YouTube that has
yes!
Towanda and her Honey Bunches Sean on there. They have their YouTube channel. Towanda, how often do you guys do your YouTube channel?
He uploads a video maybe once a week. And it's just very raw and real. And I just wanted to say, Trina, I don't know if you know this. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there right now that Sean and I are certified life coaches right now.
Yay!
We passed the test and we are certified life coaches. King Lady.
But what are you guys going to do with that?
Actually, we started counseling some couples. And this one couple actually came to us. It's like, guys, we love your energy. We love what you guys are doing. And the girl was like, listen, I want to leave my husband. He gets to my nerves. You know, when you go through that moment, especially during COVID. And we counsel them, and they are doing tremendously amazing right now. And so, we're just going to start checking up on them weekly and having weekly meetings with them just to ensure that they're okay. But I'm really excited about that.
Fantastic. So what days do you guys do your live? Or if not your live, what day do you guys come up with a new YouTube for the people to watch?
It's usually either every Sunday or every Thursday. We hadn't gone live in a while because the kids are going back to school, and that's a task in itself. God, that's a task in itself. We have teenagers, and your nephew he's in junior ROTC and he's playing football. So, it's a little challenging, and now Brooke wants a gaming PC. So I'm going to ask the entire family.
Fantastic. So that's the King Ladybug on the YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. And of course she has the Braxton Skincare. And that's tbraxtonskincare.com. Also, you guys can go to the Bar Chicks channel here on Instagram, where Mr. Tay, he makes these amazing recipes.
He does.
Don't forget, next Tuesday we have Amir Wyndham coming in. He's with Atlantic Records. He's been with several record companies. He will show you guys what you need to do in the industry for those who want to continue to pursue whatever it is they're trying to pursue in their industry. We're here to empower. Always remember that here. And this is so okay. People still have questions. So Towanda may go on a live afterwards. So I
got to pick up Braxton. I have two questions, Trina. I have two questions. When are you and Vaughn going to go live again with your food?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And then the second thing is, when is Bar Chicks reopening? Because I have so many people, especially me, I'm raising my hand, who wants to have a situation at Bar Chicks.
Well, Bar Chicks was slated to open this October coming. But, of course, because of COVID, when City Hall closed down and, when they did not scale the property and stuff yet, because it's going to be in a strip mall type of thing, like it kind of was before. So their timeline, the Anchor store wasn't able to open. So, of course, we weren't able to open. Little Miss 14-year-old, I would not recommend that you use skincare yet. Give her some
Don't use it yet. Don't use it yet. Unless she has eczema. If she has eczema, she has to use some type of skincare products, because if she has eczema, yes.
Come on, bring it in.
Yeah. Because Brooke has eczema, and Brooke uses the soap, and it made all the spots and things go away.
Okay. And of course, go to TrinaBraxton.com to see everything Trina, with the bourbon, with the hot sauce, with the candles. We are still going to let you guys know about the whole VIP service that you are about to we're about to offer to you guys very, very shortly in the upcoming weeks. My husband just came in. I gotta go. Come here, baby. Say hi.
Hi, bro. Hey. Hey, Vaughn. Hey, Vaughn. And yes, guys, it does
Hey.
help, of course. Hey, Vaughn.
How you
Hey,
doing?
bro.
Hey, how are you?
Hi. Tell him I got his special drink. I got his special drink. I got his special drink.
Okay, I gotta go.
Oh,
So,
shit. Bye.
my husband just came in from work. I gotta go. I will talk to y'all very, very
Bye,
soon.
Trina.
We'll start cooking again.
Love you. I'm gonna call you in a minute. I'll call you in 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll call you. Bye. Thank you.
I love you. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you, guys.
Bye, Towanda. Bye. Okay, Tawanda's gone. I am leaving. Thank you guys very, very, very much. Again, next week we have Amir Wyndham to tell you guys about the record industry. Go to TrinaBraxton.com for everything you guys need to know that is going on Trina Braxton, whether it's the candles, essence, the hot sauce, and the new hot sauces, and the bourbon line, and of course for the VIP membership program that will allow you guys discounts on everything Trina Braxton, and of course you get your free shot glass with that minus shipping and handling. Thank you about the hair. I had to do everything I had to do to make sure I had enough scalp so I won't get hot from menopause. I will see you guys next week. We will have a new drink, and when you do sign up for the VIP, we're going to have the drinks ahead of time so we can email it to everyone and make sure that you guys get it ahead of time so you guys can have the same drinks along with me. But we'll talk about it when it's ready to launch. Thank you guys again. Thank you, Black Mama Baka, okay, who always comes on with us and talks to us about everything entrepreneurial. Hopefully we'll have her on again very, very, very soon. Thank you to all the entrepreneurs who are out there and then everyone who is sending everything into our DM. Don't forget, if you are trying to launch something or if you're trying to get your product out there, I'm using my platform no matter how big, no matter how small. I mean, it's not a lot of people who come on here, but we are trying to make people aware of these Black-owned businesses. You can order the hot sauce, you can order the bourbon, you can order the candles. If you go to TrinaBraxton.com, there's a link for everything that we're doing, including Nutrisystem. Can't forget that. But just DM me. Tay will get back with you guys. Send in whatever you can send into our P.O. box, and we will be sure to set up a time during our 4 o'clock rock for you guys to be featured. I am not getting paid for this. I am not asking for any money for this. I'm not doing an ambassadorship for this. So if you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just making sure everybody is aware. So whoever's watching and they want to expose whatever they're doing as a Brown-owned business. Yeah, I remember Pure Romance. I got a couple of things from there before. But anyway, just let us know. We'll set up a time to make sure you guys have the exposure that you need, want, and desire. You know, just from us at least. And good luck to you all who are creating businesses. And I'm proud of all of you who are just making a step towards your dreams. And I thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of your dream. I will talk to you guys next week. See you guys 4 o'clock on Tuesday. Have a blessed day.